How do you explain career gaps on your CV? Now, lots of people have gaps in employment for all different types of reasons. You might have been taking care of a poor relative. You may have been raising kids. You may have just taken some time out to go travelling. It may have taken you quite some time to find a job. You might even have just decided that you've worked for such a long time you fancy 6 months out. So how do you call this out on your CV? You actually don't need to. Your CV is about showcasing your skills, your experience, your qualifications, and your work history, not your life history. So you don't need to call out in your CV that you were on a career break between this date and this date, and then explain what you were doing. You don't need to do it. That's personal. Instead, just list your work history. And if there happens to be a 6-month gap or a 9-month gap between different jobs, so be it. Most people will not even, 1, notice the gap, or 2, care. And if you don't believe me, go and have a look on LinkedIn. I said the exact same thing there, and loads of recruiters have said they don't care. So you don't need to call out the gap on your CV. So don't worry about it. Just list your work history, and if there's a gap in between dates, reality is nobody cares. During an interview, they might be curious and they may ask you what you were up to. But that's fine because you can explain properly and not rely on how they've read it on a CV. And if you do need some help with your CV, check the link in my bio. There's a totally free CV template that you can use. For more no-nonsense job search advice, hit the follow button. Cheers.